Hello there, lovely people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? Today I'll be doing two videos for you. One's gonna be a top 20 list. This is going to be the second video, but the first video I'm gonna do a very popular line from House of YSL, the line of Y. Okay, I intend to do the full review today, like our initial impression, but I'm gonna take a little bit time. But I'll let you know my initial impression on this one. YSL Y Le Parfum. Okay, this is not my bottle. As a matter of fact, none of these five fragrances I'm gonna show you in the whole lineup. There are five. These are courtesy of Dr. Jeffrey. I have only one remaining, a little bit less juice, like my EDP is my most favorite, you guys know. So today we'll see which one is the one I feel is the best, and I'll let you know which one is good for which season. Just short, brief review, and I will do perhaps tonight or tomorrow the Le Parfum initial impression or full review. Okay, so I'm accompanied by my trusted coffee. It's been like a little bit tiring. I'm not feeling very energetic because the weather, humidity. So I'm taking assistance of the coffee. Another thing I just want to tell you before I start the review, if you follow me, I just recently ordered a bottle of Ultra Male, and that's the 125 ml version. Okay, and the reason being, I have Ultra Male, about this much juice left. One of my bottle gone bad. That is about, it was here, so that bottle, the total opening top note was gone, so I'm using it as a room air freshener. But this one is my vintage batch. Okay, so it's very rare to find this vintage batch, like this version is what version, think BPI version. Yeah, so now you get the Puig version, but even that one for some reason is getting bit rare in Bangladesh, and prices are rising really high, perhaps just like Amara, like Bulgaria Aqua Amara, and also low medial cologne. That's gonna be a bit rare to find. So I suggest you, doesn't matter if you like the smell of it, don't worry about the formulation, whatnot. If you like the smell, buy a bottle, backup bottle, 200 ml, you'll be good for life. If you want to upgrade to something else or change it to something else, I'll say Le Male Le Parfum is another one, is a brand new one. This one I have a 200 ml of. This is the latest version. This fragrance is really, really nice, more entertaining, but Ultra Male is also very, very good. So Le Male line, that's the story. So today, let's talk about the YSL Y line after a brief introduction. First fragrance we're gonna look at YSL Y, the very first one. Everybody forgot about this one. This one I went and bought when it was released, and it was like brought to Bangladesh by USB page, and I heard a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, equal bad things about this. Like on Fragrantica, people said this fragrance is just generic, like a shower gel, blue, fresh. For me, I usually read the comments, but I actually trust my instinct. I saw the notes breakdown, I saw the good house, and everybody said it doesn't smell exactly like anything, but it's the same Dior Sauvage Bleu de Chanel, that category, and I like that category, so I bought it. And this fragrance actually served me quite well for the summer days. Good performer, and it smells fresh. Got really nice bottles, really solid bottles, the YSL Y. Sometimes this part comes off, the glued part. This thing's a metal. This thing, my bottle came off, so I had to put it back with the glue. That's one bad thing. Another thing is these caps are really good. I think they're the niche line of YSL, like Tuxedo and other fragrances. They use these caps in their bottles. Very good quality cap. Okay, so what I get from this is like let's just spray for the review. It's really, really fresh, crisp apple, hint of freshness, and a little bit of like a kick, like a juniper or something like that. There's like a nice little kick. It's not your typical run-in-the-mill, like everyday smell that it's copied another what do you call DNA. Not like that. This is basically its own scent, but the genre is very, very well known. People love this fresh in the summer, Versace Puro, fragrances like that. So this fragrance was well received, but at the same time, the Fragcomm really kind of like poo-poo on it, but I really liked it. But performance was not the best, I'm not gonna say it's a beast 10 out of 10, but it was solid 7.5 to 8. So it's a good release for the first one, the EDT. Okay, so it's the first one. I'm gonna speak briefly as I reviewed them all. Second one I'm gonna show you is the EDP. Okay, I'm borrowing Dr. Jeffrey's bottle because his bottle is more full, looks nicer. Okay, this is really nice looking bottle, and this is actually like a strength. Okay, this fragrance was a statement. They made like a beast mode version of the original EDT, and this one is really deep. It's really solid. It's sweet. It's very, very apple. Like the green apple is very prominent, and the blue notes in this is just. This is fragrance I like. I kind of picked over Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. In my humble opinion, this is better smelling than the other two, but opinions matter. But this is my most favorite from the line till date. So we'll see if the Le Parfum beats it for me or not in the end. But this is, for me, is the strongest, longest lasting, and the best value YSL YDP. I would suggest this for colder months, but you can wear it in the summer, in the office, You just need 2 sprays. It will last very long time. Okay, YSL YDP is a perfection 10. Third one they released, and I really didn't get why they released this one. This is the most, I would say, underwhelming for me. You could have lived without this one. I don't know why they released it. That one is called YSLY Live. This one looks very close to the EDP, and they should have distinguished. Nowadays they write EDP or a Perfume here. They should write the names here, because sometimes people can be mistaken, you know. If you don't see the box, just the bottle, you may pick up the wrong perfume by mistake. So this one is a little bit lighter than the EDP, but live, you know. So this supposedly a summer release, more lighter take. And how's this one? Its opening is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, all of them smell really decent, really lovely, but this is the shortest lived, even more so than the next one. This is not very long lasting. It lasts less than EDT. Subpar with the next one, the fresh version, but this perfume here, it's very redundant if you already have the EDT and EDP. Okay, it's just a bit citrusy. It's very close to original EDT. If you have EDT, this is like totally no go. You know, I would pick the original EDT over this one. Okay, it's nice. It smells just like the YSL EDP. That's it. So it's like if you have EDT and you have this, you spray this, you're not gonna feel any difference, in my humble opinion. So this is a redundant one. I think you should skip this one and look at the EDP or EDT of the next two. They're better offering than this. This one is more or less like fragrance wise is good. I'll give it a 7, but it's not inspiring. Okay, so this is the most redundant in the line. Number 4 is it's a beauty. You know, like recent days you guys see I'm smiling. You see me like getting very excited with my cologne style perfumes. You know, I'm digging those in high heat summer. I'm wearing much more lighter perfumes, low medial cologne. I paid double the price to get a vintage bottle. So in that fashion, you know, Givenchy Gentleman cologne, in that style, this actually is something I will buy. You know, this is a buy for me. This is the most beautiful bottle in the line. This is YSL Y, All Fresh, I think this is the name. Again, they don't write the name. You know, it's a bit difficult to remember all the time, but really nice cap, frosted glass, just like Dior cologne. Just lovely. It looks like a piece of ice, you know, so cooling and soothing. You put this in fridge and spray, it's gonna cool you down immediately. So this is actually the most adorable baby in the line. I love this perfume to bits. Look at the juice color, blue. It's like Arctic, oceanic, Siberia, you know. The cap is white and very nice, very nice. And this perfume I just love wearing. Yeah, my hand is empty here. I just love this so much. I just love this so much. You know, if you talk about the smell, in terms of smell, I love this more than YSL EDP. The YSL EDP, I would recommend this for the winter. This is a winner, and this is a 10 for the summer. Why? YSL Y. This one has some sort of kick of ginger, grapefruit, something mild pepper, you know, that gives you that masculinity, freshness. It's like not really oomph, but it's more like a brighter, you know, like the sunny, you know, it makes a statement. It wakes you up, you know. It really wakes you up. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Whatever it is, I forgot, but it has this sort of icy feel, cooling feel, and it dries down to the original YSL EDP line, but the citruses somewhat remain. So it's easy wear, less sweetness, more freshness. This is a 10 for summer. This perhaps is the most favorable in my whole line. I'll rank them after a while, just after the next review, after next fragrance, sorry. This is something you should definitely check. Performance for summer fragrance, it's not bad at all. But if you're looking for like YSL EDP performance, you're not gonna get it from this. That's the one thing I would just say. You might be a little bit disappointed, but for me, no issue. I get like 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, no problem. But you have to go heavy on the trigger. The last one is this one, the one people are waiting for. Just give you some initial thoughts on this. I sprayed this like 2 hours ago. I was testing, okay? And while I was testing, you know, I tested yesterday, today, 2 days. I really feel this fragrance needs more time to see like the ultimate, you know, perhaps tomorrow, one more day, tomorrow I'll do initial impression on this, or perhaps day after. This one is supposedly the highest of the order, you know, like EDT, EDP, live, fresh. Then what do you get? Le Parfum, you know, and I don't know if this is going to be an absolute whatever, but I think they don't need it. Why? Not because of this release, okay? Because of the release of EDP. This actually is surprising to me that this is more beast mode than the Le Parfum. Okay, performance wise, this is pretty good, solid, long lasting, but longevity is solid on this, but nowhere near EDP, in my humble opinion. This one lasts on my skin forever, 8-10 hours. Crazy performance, crazy, spicy, blue, fruity. This is like a genuine masterpiece. To that, next to that, it feels a little bit underwhelming. Okay, smell wise, it's very good. Okay, sprayers are top notch. Caps click onto place. I like the dark bottle. Looks pretty awesome, dope looking bottle. Always when you spray, give it some time in the air. Never smell when the hand is kind of like this moist, because sometimes a little bit alcohol from fragrance can go to your system and disturb you. Okay. Okay, the opening is really lovely. You get this kind of what I got from this is a fizzy opening. It reminds me a lot of Bleu de Chanel, the grapefruit blast, you know, and that grapefruit, mint, gingery. This one has those kind of vibes. It's like a ginger ale mixed with some tonic water. Okay, imagine you have some sort of juniper berry or something berry that you dip in the alcoholic beverage or something like a cocktail. This smells like a summer cocktail, and I think despite the dark bottle, this is going to work really well all year round. In the summertime, it will be refreshing. But here's the thing, good thing about this, really lovely bottle. Okay, the fragrance smells nice. The opening, I really like the opening. Dry down is a lot like original YSL, but the opening is a bit different. But here's the thing that I really like about this perfume. If you know Dior Sauvage, EDT, EDP, and Parfum, okay, these three are the main ones. People say that Dior Sauvage EDT is the strongest, okay, for projection and longevity. But as you go deeper, Parfum, EDP, and then the Parfum, they smell wise, they actually get more sophisticated. I think this is more sophisticated than YSL EDP. EDP is just EDT stronger, okay? It's just one like one way highway, okay? This one has a little bit more playfulness about it. In terms of smell, I prefer this over the EDP, okay? But if you ask me longevity and if you overall value wise, the EDP is champion, okay, more for sure. So this one doesn't quite beat the EDP for value, longevity. These things are the major concerns. But if you talk about the smell, this is the most sophisticated in the line so far. So I have to test a little bit more. I like it, but it's not an absolute love yet, okay? And the price is very, very expensive. I'm not gonna buy it at this moment. So yeah, after going through the 5, my understanding is they're all, particularly none of them smell bad or horrible or like deeply disturbing or disgusting. No, they're all nice, okay? If you ask me, like Max 40, however, he says it like the most underrated. Most underrated in this line has to be this one, the Fresh, okay? I love this. This is that adorable, got the sweetness, you know. It's like if you like those Guerlain L'Eau Medial cologne, Mercedes-Benz Sport or Dior cologne, this is a must-have. This is one people are not talking about that much. This is the most underrated for me. The most overrated in this line is this one. Like Max 40, I'm copying him, right? The Live. This one was redundant. I didn't see the need to release that one. You can forget about it, but if you have it, you're not gonna hurt. Okay, it's okay. And underrated, overrated, the Ugly. Oh man, I'm not gonna pick any. None of them are ugly. Ugly means like something you do not like. Okay, I like them all, you know. So there's nothing ugly in this, but the one you could live without for me is the Live. The best so far for the value, smell, overall package wise is the EDP or the Parfum, and the nicest smelling one, I'll give the nicest smelling one is this one, the Fresh version. So you do whatever you like, and this one is going to be a little bit overrated also, the Le Parfum, because it's lacking the depth so far, but we'll see what happens. Okay, at least not retail price, I'm not going to buy that. So that's basically the line talk of YSL. Why I will do a full on talk after tomorrow, a little bit more testing as an initial impression, but it's a good solid release, but not yet mind-blowing. Okay, thanks for watching. Time to move on to the second video. Bye bye.